Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about theme in fables. So, fables are just short stories that have lessons right at the end of them, and they make it nice for us to be able to learn the theme. What's nice about them is that because they're so short, the author has to make sure that they emphasize the lesson. And I'm just going to go over something really quick. A problem I noticed yesterday is that some of us kept picking the summary, right? So a theme is the message of the story. It's what does the author want you to learn, or what did the characters learn? It's what the, and I'm going to keep pulling these up. It's the message or lesson that the author wants you to take away. So it might be something like courage or honesty or equality or hope. A summary retells the most important parts of the summary. What happened to the character? So we're looking for the theme. So if one of your theme options is like, you know, Gavin won the race, that's part of the summary. That's not part of the theme because that's not the lesson that the author wants us to learn. That's something important that happened in the story. So one of the best ways to do this is with the sentence starter. The author believes that blank because blank. So the author believes that phrase, right? Honesty is important. Courage is important. Family is important. Hope is important. Lying is wrong. All of these. Because evidence. And then you're going to put in a part from the text to help show that that's what you believe. So this sentence starter is going to be really helpful. I am going to give you guys an example, and then I'm going to show you what your theme work will look like. So we're reading this one, and it's called The Lion and the Mouse. And you might have heard this story before, but we want to remember, what does the author believe? That is the most important thing when theme. What did the characters learn? What does the author want you to think about? The Lion and the Mouse. A lion lays asleep in a forest, his great head resting on his paw. A timid little mouse came upon him unexpectedly, and in her fright and haste just means speed to get away, ran across the lion's nose. Roused or awoken from his nap, the lion laid his huge paw angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. "Spare me," begged the poor mouse. "Please let me go, and some day I will surely repay you." The lion was much amused to think that the mouse could ever help him, but he was generous and finally let the mouse go. Some days later, stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in the toils of a hunter's net. So that means he just got caught in a trap from a person. Unable to free himself, he filled the forest with his angry roaring. The mouse knew the voice and quickly found the lion struggling in the net. Running onto one of the great ropes that bound him, she gnawed through it, so she chewed through one of the ropes and set the lion free. "You laughed when you said I would repay you," said the mouse. "Now you see that even a mouse can help a lion." So the lion was kind to the mouse, and then because of that, the lion was saved. If the mouse wasn't there, the lion would have died. So, what does the text say? The lion and the mouse. Okay, so what is the theme of the story? Well, I'm going to use my sentence starter, right? The author believes that kindness is, kindness is like always important. Kindness is never, I might even say kindness is never wasted. Never wasted. So kindness is never wasted just means that, when you're kind to someone, it's not going to be wasted. I could also say, the author believes that you believes to treat people how you want to be treated. I know this because, the lion is kind to the mouse. We want people to be kind to us. And because of that, the mouse is kind to the lion. So now I'm going to say, well, what? So I'm going to pick one, right? I think I want kindness is never wasted. But this would also be a good theme. Themes are one of those things where you need evidence to prove it. So if you have good evidence, you're good to go. So what does the text say to support the theme? So in the text, and I can just type this, right? In the text, the mouse, the lion is kind to the mouse, and because of that, the mouse saves the lion from a trap. Oops, typo. So this is my example. So the author believes kindness is never wasted. That's my theme. It's a short phrase that's the lesson that the author wants me to learn. They want me to know that, I should treat people with kindness. And then, how does it do that? Well, I know that because, the lion gets rewarded for being kind. If the lion hadn't been kind, it would have died. I am going to show you yours. So on yours, you'll see a slide. First, it'll be a slide for this lesson. And then here is another example video that you can watch, right? And here is my sentence starter, right? The author believes that blank because blank. The author believes that lying would make any situation worse because the monkey drowns when he lied. The theme is honesty or lying makes things worse. So in my theme, the theme might be kindness or kindness is never wasted. So I'm going to show you how your guys' slide's going to work. So you can watch this video. Here is your sentence starter, and then you guys get to choose one of these 4 fables. This one is called The Dog and His Reflection. This one's called The Grasshopper and the Ants. This one is The Bear and the Bees, and then this one is The Tortoise and the Hare. So what I'm going to do is, say I love bears. So I'm going to click on the bear one. So I'm going to read the bear one. After I read the bear one, I'm going to click on to my next slide. I'm going to type the theme of the story. I'm going to type the text support. How do I know that this is the theme? And when I'm done, you're going to come back to the neat. But if there is time, you're going to click on this and it will it's not working right now, but it will bring you back to this slide and you'll get to choose another one. Okay, if you have any questions, you can email me. I will be on the Meet. But thank you so much for being here and making sure that you are listening to all the directions. Great job.